that's going to be a big part of the game. So definitely Dreamland's going to be a counter pick here. I, as a Peach main, and not as a high-level Peach main, but as a Peach main, sometimes I'll take people to FOD on purpose, just because I know that they like to play Keep Away. If they're a faster character, just say like Fox or Captain Falcon, they're circle camping you, staying away from you. Maybe you want to take them to a smaller stage, but not against Marth. You definitely want to take them to the to Dreamland.
Yeah. Also, it's the stage that nerfs Marth the most, right? Not able to get those platform follow-ups quite as easily. I think we're getting into it here.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So right off the bat, Sharp has been able to pull a turnip. Didn't opt for catching one. And here's another thing that's going to be very good for Sharp in the matchup against Meady here, is trying to get up on a platform to pull a turnip, not pulling turnips on the ground unless you've knocked them away.
Yeah. Oh, actually, very
Sharp catching the up B with the down air at the edge. That is so hard to do. Meady didn't sweet spot those, so I guess Meady was trying to call out some type of approach at the edge there, and but Sharp was able to play around it.
Yeah, I mean, it was just real bread and butter stuff there. Just Sharp just playing it so well, picking his spots. Because I think you're completely correct. Marth has the ability to just close the gap so quickly. You have to be really careful about where you pull your neeps.
Absolutely. Looks like... Oh, and that's that pivot tipper that's really going to come into... That's that new school stuff that's really starting to show its launches. On unranked even, like all these masks on unranked can all pivot. It's crazy. And it's a really great tool against floaties. Oh, what a smart turnip!
That was so clever. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but a really interesting...
That's a dead Marth.
Option.
Oh, never mind.
That is a dead Marth.
I did not know.
Goes for it again. Meady too smart this time.
Meady.
Oh,
no
big,
stranger.
Oh, down smash.
What was that down smash, broke?
That was a your down smash, man. That's one of yours.
Ran in the same direction, just like, nah, get out of stage. Alright, Peach is going to have a hard time getting back to neutral here. Really hard to come down on a Marth.
Yep.
You have two options, down air or air dodge.
And this is where you want to keep Peach as well, you know, she's not got that many great options for getting back down. And Meady, obviously, incredible at juggling.
And that hurt as a Peach main, I know that pain. Trying to get down, cannot find your footing.
Oh, goes for the cheese! Forward throw F smash, you know? That's that day one Marth stuff there. Sometimes it works if your DI isn't on point. Oh, and just Sharp answers back in exactly the right way.
Talking about day one, down smash on platform, that's a one a set. I mean, you hope you don't see Meady getting hit by too many of those.
Fortunately, Meady just couldn't quite get that smash DI that they needed to get out that downer there, and loses an hour stock for it. Sharp playing this really well, just keeping the lead.
Yeah, since the starting stock, really carried it all the way through. And
that's some bad DI, unfortunately.
I think maybe Sharp was too greedy for the reversal and didn't expect the forward air from a higher player. Forward smash.
Yeah, Sharp is coming back, is recovering with some really aggressive nairs back on the stage, not really recovering very patiently. Meady is taking full advantage to just eke out, you know, over 100%.
And Peach is still not down. This is not safe for Peach. One up tilt here will seal the deal.
You know, and we can get into that sort of Marth right zone as well, where closing things out becomes a little bit tougher, but that might just do it. Oh
no, so from about 120 to 150, that's when it really hurts Marth. Once it's over 150, that's a dead Peach.
That's a dead Peach, yeah. I was unfortunate because I think Sharp goes back very competitive. Sharp goes back to the game plan that they had, you know, at the start of game one. I feel confident they could turn this around and bring this back, and also their counter pick. So it's their chance to fight on their turf. So you reckon Dreamland?
100%. There's just no other option. I mean, if it was a heavier character, maybe you take him to it. Yeah, it's Dreamland. It's Dreamland. There's no doubt in my mind. I think they're just Sharp is just probably calming their nerves and just taking a break, taking a sip of water, and we'll be seeing that Dreamland pick, no doubt in my mind. I will literally call you the better player if out loud on stream if we're not going to Dreamland. I wouldn't mean it in my heart though.
Also, you know, with the more space, it gives you more opportunity to pull more turnips, and of course that just lets the RNG gods do their work. You know.
Absolutely. And
Meady with a big hit right away.
Oh no. This is that thing we were talking about in the first match where it's just so hard for Peach to get down once they're above the Marth.
Yep. Peach doesn't want it. The problem is as a character, she doesn't really want to stay grounded too much.
Unless you're Lod.
Yep. Unless, of course, yeah. Oh, good call by Meady there.
Absolutely. Boxing him out.
Why is Peach's Brawley so difficult to deal with? I swear. Like, it's not that fast. But I just...
It's got so much horizontal drift. It's criminal.
It's criminal. So was that big, nasty F smash. That filthy F smash there was also criminal.
Huge F smash. But Marth at a really tasty % right now for Peach to really open them up. Sharp, but certainly no stranger to opening up Marth and getting huge combos. Such a fast Peach player. Jabbed it down tilt. What a call. Wasn't able to follow up, but now got the Marth in the corner. Greedy down air broke.
Oh, really tricky movement there. Just unfortunate not closing it out.
Well, it's quite
big
a
dash attack. This should be it. Oh, and rolls early. It's unfortunate. Meady's got such good awareness to throw that extra side B. Sharp closes things out and pulls the tasty Stitch. See, this is the kind of thing that can
ready to come into next
swing
stock.
Things back. Ready to go, grab it again. Unfortunately, the one hit there, but nobody uses a Mr. Saturn. Will unfortunately not.
No, Mr. Saturn, don't let Marth take an extra stock.
I'm glad he's dead. I hate Mr. Saturn.
Oh. Well, I guess
this as much as this has been evened up, you know. As I say that, Meady gets a big swing there, but you know, Meady really was pulling away for a while there, but Sharp has brought this all the way back. Oh, and just misses with that back.
And once that Marth is over 100, like they are, it's you know, there's a slow get up from ledge. Not that you use get up very often, but but it becomes a different game.
And he grabs and send them off stage really big as well.
Oh, I feel like that up tilt, that DI, Peach might have been able to live that one, but unfortunately caught Sharp.
Oh, there goes Dottie.
In an incorrect way.
And Meady's now playing very, very patient. You know, just as they should. Just eking out that advantage when you're ahead. Not committing big to any options that are going to get you killed, and just build that percent, because all of it's just a bonus. Content just to control center stage there. Sharp chance for a big edge guard. Oh, unfortunately, there's a great recovery from Meady. And now trading becomes a big risk as well.
Absolutely. Peach over 100 with the lack of ledge options, it becomes such a different game.
Yeah, I mean, Peach is usually happy to trade, but Sharp needs to take this stock clean. And it just lets Meady sit in their comfort zone before Sharp out of theirs. Oh, that's a big, big up tilt. Very unfortunate. Bigger comebacks have happened though. One stock is not a lead.
That's what they say.
That is what they say. And I just don't think we're seeing that patience that we saw from Sharp at the beginning of game 1. where they were really picking their spots. Now there's been a lot more of like just running them blind, trying to get a big hit started. Which I think is what sometimes can happen with the desperation when you're kind of behind in stocks and percent. Yeah, and just Meady just unwilling to commit there. Just patrolling center stage. Sharp gets a big grab. Pushes Meady into the corner. This could be big. Hits with the turnip. Oh, gets a grab. Still going. Rinse, repeat. Throw him off stage again. Big back here. And that looks like that's going to be Meady's stock. Nope. Makes it back. Another great recovery. Okay, it's not over yet. Neutral's not been reclaimed. Meady makes it away and gets reverse grabs. Oh, so unfortunate that Sharp wasn't able to clean that out. Big near sends Meady off stage. Sharp is doing really interesting things with turnips, which are just not working out. Meady looking for some cheese there. That should finally be the stock. Okay, Sharp on 75% with the last stock to go. This could go either way.
Could very well. Could very well.
But Meady having to play this, needs to play this patiently. Big grab follow up and she misses the Ken combo. Sharp gets a big down tilt. Oh, and what a tech! It was crazy! Meady's keeping Sharp just
up above, yeah.
Position.
Absolutely. Oh, those dash attacks are very risky, but a big combo from Sharp, and all of a sudden, this is looking very doable. One hit is the difference here, although Sharp is in a very bad position. A forward beat to up tilt, a Randy up tilt, a Randy smash attack is all
Randy
that
smashes
Meady needs.
Now Sharp's got the advantage. Meady jumps back to top platform.
Oh, that nair out of shield!
Up tilt.
Get it! Oh,
very
that was
unfortunate.
And that's two very close games. That Sharp, it was in the clutches. It could have gone either way.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to see more of this. Like, I really hope we're not going to get one of these,
close 3-0s.
It was a 3-0, but it was a close 3-0. I really want to see. I want to see Game 5.
I'd love to see Game 5.
I want to see Sharp do this.
I'm admittedly a Sharp fan. What can I say? I think, but I'm a Meady fan too. It's hard to say, but Sharp lived in Ireland for a little while. So I suppose if you're rooting for Teaghlach, you're almost obligated to root for Sharp.
Yeah, Sharp is if you spend some time here, you become you become a foreign child of Ireland. Yeah. Just like Shawnee O'Kim, like anybody who spends a little bit of time here, you become a brethren, and
your blood turns a little bit green.
Yes, exactly right, and Sharp has that definitely. So I'm rooting for them definitely, and
I'm rooting for them too. I'd be happy with either one of these players going up. Obviously, the underdog only by 3 seeds is Sharp. But underdog nonetheless, and as somebody that has lived in Ireland, being Sharp, and as somebody that plays Peach, being Sharp, I mean, I want to see at least something competitive, at least a Game 5. Take 2 games, please, Sharp. They've been so close; it's in their little paws.
But Meady is no stranger to the matchup. Did very well against Triff last month as well. So
true.
I think that Sharp is still it just has to tidy up, tune up a couple of things, and it's theirs.
How well against Triff? Did he beat Triff?
No, I think it was Game 5.
Ah, that's awesome.
There is one of the things that I think characterizes Sharp as a player when they were over in Belfast is you can never count them out. I remember Sharp would have sets against Matchy, Puff Beach notoriously incredibly difficult, and we'd be down 2 games and then still stage a major comeback. They're just a player that is not that just does not mentally crumble, you know. And I think too, like heartbreaker games like that cannot so often with like lesser players.
That's a real mental damage. Is that what you're going for? Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Yeah. But I don't think you're going to see that.
And mental damage is a real thing. Like, you don't realize when you're playing friendlies with your mates or on unranked that mental damage is a thing. But when you're playing a serious set, it's
exhausting.
It's exhausting, and it gets to you. You go, oh, you know, am I going to be able to do this?
Oh, but, what a ballsy turnip!
Deep. I'm going to take notes. Thank you, Sharp. If you've ever seen their stream, Sharp's stream, you'll notice that Sharp's mentality is so good. They're always talking to themselves like, oh, I can do this, you know, it's only one game away, yeah, I've got this. Giving themselves jump up notes like that. And throws away the stitch. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But so Sharp mentally, you know, 2 games down, same as Sharp, 2 games up for me.
I think so, yeah. Big dash attacks.
Oh,
that's going to be another. I actually thought I rolled it earlier there, but no, that's another stop.
No, that's Peach over 100. She takes so long to get off that ledge.
Don't I know it?
That Nair out of shield, not quite fast enough, which is uncharacteristic for Sharp. Normally, Sharp is the epitome of speed when it comes to his tech.
Yeah. And now it's Sharp's turn to just kind of play this more safe, play this more patient, but Meady snags with a really, really good up tilt there.
Yeah.
But you know, when I say one stock is not a lead, I feel like that is the case, except when you're playing maybe Samus and Peach, where if you're at a deficit, you have to really stage a major comeback. It's tough.
Absolutely. Peach is such a tank and so willing to play the trade war.
Yeah, you're not going to get a cheeky gimp like you would on a Spacey.
No, well, yeah, it's definitely harder. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Marth is a character that does have a few cheeky gimps though, so we can't discount Meady from taking a back throw to some type of cheeky call out, you know, whether it's
another stock.
And
Sharp is kind of putting the hands on this time.
Sharp's like, hey, wait a minute.
Turns out I do know how to do this.
Oh my. Oh. Let's go Sharp. Marth finally beat
Immediate is just hitting with these big up tilts. Spacing has been so good from both players this whole set. You know, we're talking as well earlier about mental damage as well. All these games have gone really long. You know, it's not like, even though it's very stressful, you're still, like last game I think was 7 minutes.
Yeah. Right.
And great tech! And Sharp goes deep! I think they're not going to make this back. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Sharp letting the volley just carry them down, taking the time.
Why not? If you've got it.
If you've got it. Sharp happy for the game to go long. If it's in their favour. Oh, Marth's grab is so big! Meady just stacking on the percent. To play at such a careful range. Oh, it just misses the down air. Great air dodge by Sharp. And an amazing turn up to close out. Game 3. Sharp takes game 3 on the board.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. And if you discount the fact that Sharp went for an incredibly ballsy edge guard to lose their second stock there, then that was effectively a 3 stock. Really, like, download complete. Really, it's whether or not Sharp can carry this into
onto two counter
picks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and like maybe Meady's feeling one stage in the first counter pick, gets a little bit of their own download, and then goes, well, wait a minute, that stage was working. I'll go back there, or that stage wasn't working. Let's go to another stage because now I know what you're playing around and what I need to do to get that. So it's definitely harder for Sharp to do this. But after a showing in game 3, which we both called for, we both wanted this. It's going to be, an interesting game 4 and an even more interesting game 5 if Sharp's able to close it out on Meady's counter pick here.
Yeah, I think if you're going to stage a comeback, like a reverse 3-0, that's the fashion to do it in game 3. It's not eking out game 3 with a tiny cheeky win. It's winning commandingly.
Talking about mental damage, right?
Yeah.
Down smash in the corner. Hey, come run at me. I will down smash. That's like stay away. I will down smash. And now that's going to be in the mental
really
stack
ballsy.
for Meady.
Yeah,
ballsy.
Ballsy turnip pulls from Sharp.
Really up in Meady's face, yeah?
Yeah, I think. Just like that again. But on FD, it nerfs Peach a little bit, so you've got to eke out every advantage you can. And I think it does show like the confidence Sharp has. Meady is playing patient, and Sharp is maybe saying, maybe you're playing a little bit too patient.
Yeah, calling out, hey, you don't attack here. I know you don't attack here, so I'm going to pull a turnip.
Yeah. But if I'm honest, this has been Meady's stock so far. The percentage is not much in it, but Meady has been the one in control of this first stock. And FD's low ceiling makes things really tough for Peach.
It was a valiant effort on the DI there, but just not quite enough.
Meady with a big juggle combo going now. Very unfortunate.
Sharp's able to get down though. And that was
Spot
not
dodge down smash.
Roll up. Oh, roll up with enough time to get the grab. Okay, Sharp.
Very unfortunate not being able to close that out.
No, yeah, it seemed like they got a little bit confused with that turnip there. Did they want to grab it? Did they want to throw it back down?
Oh, nice tech.
Was that on purpose, do you think?
I think it was. Yeah. Farm for something good? Oh, unfortunately nothing.
Not a knitter, not a turnip knitter.
No. Is it slightly faster?
It is slightly faster and 100 times harder.
Yeah. Sometimes it's just not worth it, right? If you're
sometimes you're pulling turnips so fast that you accidentally throw the stitch up in the air.
Yeah.
Or whatever the does, and then you got to go back and grab it, and it has a half-life.
Oh.
Oh.
I mean.
What? Sharp.
Peach's down tilt is one of my favorite moves in the game. It's just so meaty when it connects.
It does. It has that. It does have that meaty sound effect.
Yeah, and it's that thing as well where there's enough wind up on it that like I feel like it's like when you get hit by Ganon, you go like, why did he hit me? His move has 3 years of like wind up, but if you get hit by it, you feel like an idiot. It's got that same kind of vibe.
Yeah.
I saw that coming a mile off, but I still got smacked by it.
Roll in down smash, the classic.
I really like how Sharp is starting to play this now.
Yeah.
They definitely have a hill to climb. Yep.
Playing keep away a little bit.
Oh, great tech, but misses the back here to stay alive. And I mean, 80%, it's tough, but it's not undoable. And Sharp with a big dash attack. Unfortunately not able to convert there. But Marth's running down tilts are just so strong against Peach in this level.
Mm-hmm. But if Sharp's able to play the way that they've been playing up until this point, I mean,
yeah, come back from the cards.
It is in the cards, especially with all these turnip pulls and this keep away game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy for Marth to swat those turnips and get in, but it's still intimidating.
Oh.
But I mean, it's so hard to get Marth up to the percentage where you can start to play your game as the Peach. And so easy for the Marth to... Oh, I feel like that could have been an up tilt.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Up there.
Oh, down smash into turnip. And it's so important that Shark takes very little damage here. Can they close this out? The run down! Shark calls that dash back in Marth. Oh, and just misses the grab. Are we going to see this? It's so scrambly. Gets the grab. Peach's big forward throw. Oh, and a stitch! Which misses, unfortunately. That could have been the turning point. The Shark closes out with 24% into the last stock. Shark on tournament stock.
Bought it all the way back. Not tournament stock, but definitely winner stock.
Yes, winner stock. Apologies. Set stock. Meady taking full advantage of Peach's terrible edge options. Big F smash. Peach is going to have to use the Brawly here, I think. Nope, sharp air dodges on the stage instead. And fights their way out with a couple of dash attacks. Oh, another really, really ballsy turnip. Caught again.
I'm calling it. If Sharp does this right now, Sharp's taking game 5.
Another big dash attack. Up here. Meady with a really ballsy down here to recover. Sharp gets a down smash. Meady's off stage. Caught! That looks like it's going to be it! Sharp takes game 4! No way!
Like the whole game down, right?
Oh, man.
And then able to eke it back. Oh, I'm at 70 this stock. Are you coming back off the Angel platform? At 60 this stock, coming back off the Angel platform. Last stock, 24%. Basically even. Then goes down in that stock and still able to bring it back.
Oh, man.
What a game 4 and what a singles set to open up singles bracket for Teaghlach here on Fight Day Sunday.
I know it. It's amazing. I can't wait for game 5 here.
Amazing.
It's going to be so good. I always feel like the first set of the day. It sets a standard.
Sure, yeah.
And I think that everyone's going to have to is now going to have to meet this standard. Just before we get into this last game, I want to just quickly check. Can you see okay?
I can see okay now. Thanks.
Oh. I mean, yeah, so Meady was just so close to closing that out so many times, but Sharp was just not having any of it, and they stayed composed. This is what we spoke about before, just like the kind of level where I feel like not even the average person, the average good player would have crumbled long ago. Grueling games, long games.
And that's that mental fortitude that Sharp comes with, always psyching themselves up, always saying, you can do this, don't worry about it. Loses a stock.
And they can.
Don't worry about it. They can. And I encourage you, if streams ever sharping, go join it. Go join their stream. It's an amazing, friendly place to be in. Doesn't interact with chat that much when they're in tournament. But maybe going back to FD makes sense. I mean, it was such a close first game on FD. What's a better place to do it?
Yeah, and I think as well when your opponent is playing the way that Sharp is playing, getting rid of any options that they have with platforms, giving them the disadvantage, it's definitely worth a pick.
Yeah,
and this again another
absolutely.
Really close.
Peach doesn't want to be on platforms too often against Marth, but it is pretty good if Marth's on the other side of the stage, just dash dancing around like an idiot. You can get up there, pull a turnip pretty safely, and get off it with a bit of space now in your hand.
What are you seeing? I meant to ask this earlier in the set. What are you seeing in the way of Peach technology? And I know you're all about the new school Ryo Beat.
Sharp's not the most technical Peach, but the things that Sharp does are fast. Like really fast and really low to the ground. So you're not going to see these things, these silly names, slap dashes, which is like a wave dash back out of the air. You're not going to see the double jump lands, which allows you to change your momentum when you're full run, or you can get out of shield with any move you choose. No, Sharp's going to be doing Nair's out of shield at super speed. Doesn't need the new tech. Can just do it faster than anyone else.
Just do it faster and better than everybody else. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, this thing has obviously an option, as we're seeing right here. Sharp playing this so well, he can have a big advantage.
Oh, it doesn't quite get that down air that they got before. But still,
it's really hard to hit.
It's super hard to hit. It's Marth. Marth really has to find an answer here and start to get Peach some percentage, but isn't able to find their way into the middle of the stage.
Fortunately not.
But all of a sudden, Meady.
I mean, Peach is now at like a really good combo percent for Marth.
Mm-hmm. If Peach gets above Meady at the moment, Meady's going to start abusing those short hop up airs, those up tilts, sharking underneath.
But equally, this is Sharp's opportunity to close this out and get a stock ahead with a big down smash. Spot dodge down smash has been really working out for Sharp at this whole set.
I need to start spot dodging. I swear I don't do it enough, and I'm going to start doing it against you. Thank you, Sharp. Just another way to find down smashes.
I'm also really loving Sharp's turn-up play at the ledge. I mean, there haven't always been us unfortunate miss ledge dash, but they haven't always been. They haven't always kented, but there's always something really tricky happening, which I think can make you, as the opponent, second guess your recovery. You know, it just keeps Sharp in like an advantage state where they go, even if it's not going to kill Meady immediately, they are going to have to work around this. As a result.
And then that's one option gone, right? You're working around that. That's limiting your options. And
what a call!
That was a huge call, and that was a mirror of I think game 1 or game 2, where they were running in the same direction, and then all of a sudden just down smash. It's like,
hit the down smash.
What else are you
going to be the stock? That is it. Now Meady needs to stage a huge comeback on Sharp.
Huge. And this is a 3-0 reverse in Sharp's clutches. Can Meady pull it out? I mean, we saw Meady with their fantastic showing in Cruise just yesterday, so it is absolutely capable. And Peach is so close to death here, and then it's just 2 stocks away. But that down smash is going to send Meady off stage,
I swear, Broly, down smash is true. I swear you can't do anything about that.
If it's low enough to the ground, I'm almost certain it is true. If you can get that last hit low enough to the ground.
Oh, how did that up tilt not hit? That was crazy.
I think that must have been the hitbox winding back when the fourth air came out. That was
maybe, and then at this point, Peach should just be happy to trade her way to victory at this point.
Oh my god, these turnips broke.
That's crazy, big up air. Oh, no DI on that, but lives.
I'm sorry, Meady. I'm sorry, Meady. This is done. This is done.
I feel like it's not over yet.
It's over. Broke. I'm sorry.
There it is.
That's over. That's over. Zed drop the turnip, please.
Meady's not willing to give up just yet, and they're Sharp closing it out.
Yeah.
In a commanding game 5. Really
commanding. That looked like game 3.
Yeah, that was it. You know, like after just losing the little those heartbreakers game 1 and game 2. I think I did say it before. You know, download complete for game 3. Game 4 on Meady's counter pick. Again, a nail biter, and then download complete. You know, I now know how to fight on FD.
What's funny is it was game 2 was a nail biter. Game 1 was a nail biter. Game 2 was pretty much a nail biter. Game 3, download complete. Game 4, nail biter. Game 5, download complete.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, you got to be. Maybe Meady is better at playing against some of the other players, but you got to be scared when you're coming up against Sharp in the future with that kind of showing. You know, nearly 2-3 stocks in one set. That's hard to deal with in the future.
Hard to argue with that person's skill. That's really something that's a real good showing from Sharp, and I hope to see them keep going further into this bracket.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and well, that was an amazing first set.
Absolutely. Game 5, I mean, you couldn't ask for better. I mean, with that, with the closeness and the skill gap between those two players, you wouldn't expect anything less. And we both called it Game 3. We didn't want it to be it was a 3-0, but it was close, you know, because sometimes you only look at the results. Sometimes you only see the thread on Reddit or on Smash GG or whatever. You see the 3-0 and you're like, oh, okay. And you don't know the particulars of the game. So it's always good to see it go to Game 5, so you know that it was a close one. When you're and
in my head as well, when you're we're discussing a close 3-0, because that's kind of the way it felt like it could have gone. Like I really see Game 3 could have been just like games 1 and 2, but it wasn't. And so just really, really amazing performance. Kick things off, and I think next up we're going to get.
And
Max Maé.
Max and Maé.
So one of Europe's best Marths against one of Europe's best Sheiks.
Yeah. And I think, if I'm not wrong, these guys weren't actually projected to play against each other. It looks like Maé dropped a set against an Ice Climbers 2-0 in their pools. And that's why these guys are playing so early in the bracket.
Right.
Yeah. And I think these guys are actually quite similarly seeded as well, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's like 12 and 15 off the top of my head. You'd have to look up on Smash GG if that's correct.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the seeds. What I do know is that they're both amazing players. Maé has been around the block for a very long time. Maya's been around the block for a long time, and is just a fantastic player with some amazing wins under his belt. But Max is on the rise. I think their stock is always going up, and also, as far as I'm aware, kind of a Marth Slayer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's the new wave conventional knowledge at the moment. I mean, you see some of the top players trying to switch off their heavy mains to the Sheik, supposedly more even matchup or whatever. So I guess character-wise, sure, why not? As far as conventional new wave meta goes, yep, those guys can be very similar. But if you've got the supposed character advantage, and you're also a Marth Slayer on the side, I mean, that's going to be scary for Maé.
I mean, I'm a Sheik main, and I think Sheik smacks Marth about, basically. I think
as a Sheik main, even, and normally the main of a character would.
I'm not gonna cushion it. I think Sheik really can take apart Marth. Yeah. Sheik gets loads off of grabs against Marth. Plenty of follow-ups. The sort of mid-percent game. If Sheik gets like a ferret in the air, she's almost guaranteed to land before Marth. That means that she can just keep combos going.
Get the shield just in case or whatever. Yeah.
Still, that Marth doesn't have his tools that he needs to destroy Sheik. But it's kind of that thing where we sort of saw a little bit this in the previous match. See, whoever's above is probably losing. Sheik wants to keep Marth above her, and Marth wants to keep Sheik above her. And it's not that Marth can't do things off a grab as well against Sheik, and technically can outspeed and outspace Sheik a lot of the time.
Sure.
So it's not like it can't be done, but it's definitely.
Marth without the projectile, though. I mean, Sheik's got the needles.
And needles are brutal.
How do you feel about Sheik? I know Sheik's, in my experience, love to get onto the side platforms, charge a few needles, throw them diagonally into the middle of the stage. Is that a good tool against Marth as well? I know Marth would probably like you on a platform so they can get start an up tilt string or what have you.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely works against Marths. Marths that are smart enough that will get right under the platforms to avoid that, and then that's when